What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Boujee Boys podcast. Now, this is the first time we actually have guests on the show. And a real Boujee boy.
Real. I'm talking about real.
So we're actually doing a Boujee boy initiation. So matter of fact, go ahead and stand. No, but pretty much we're just gonna go ahead and get straight into it, y'all. We have
your boy JMR. You already know, R&B artist, real classy, real Boujee.
All right, and on my left I got
we got Quest Young. You know,
that's your Instagram name.
Criminal. Young Quest. If you would call me Young Quest.
Young Quest in the building.
So listen, y'all, don't judge, okay? We're holding the mics because, you know, just technical difficulties, but we're just going to go ahead and get straight into it, all right? So, Jakavian. Jakavian, we've known each other for how long? Okay, I'll answer that for you. We know each other for about a year, man. He hit me up for a music video. Yeah. And, hey, man, you've been running the game ever since. Like, local-wise, San Antonio, people know you.
They've been knowing me since before I did my music.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I don't care if they know me or not, because at the end of the day, they're going to eventually know who I am.
Okay. And to my left, we got Quest here. Quest, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Tell them a little bit about yourself. And we do it like this, or talk like that. Yep.
All right. There's not much about me. I'm just a local San Antonio dancer. Yeah, I'm a dancer. Professional dancer. Professional dancer. I've met Jakavian through Pablo because he told me to. He told me to help him out in the music. Well, what I'm saying is Pablo hit me up about doing a video with you, and that's where I met you from. But I've known Pablo ever since Y and then JD.
Yep, it was love at first sight. But they've been running the game.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's about me.
So I know you guys just went to South by Southwest. I mean, let's be real, that's trending right now. So let's definitely talk about that. What was your experience? At least like before you got there, like how are you feeling really? Was it something that you really think could be like career changing, or you just thought it was just another gig?
Another gig. Yeah, my bad. It was an experience though. It was a lot of people there. It was one of these stages that I got to perform on. That was a really big stage. I felt like a real big star. Also, what he forgot to mention is he is a choreographer, and he's my choreographer. And you know, actually, that's my guy.
He was mine first. You know,
they were like, tell him that was a gig.
That was a gig. But now, okay. What songs did you perform?
I performed "Wait on Me," "Right for Me." What's another one? Bad Girl. Oh, you already know I had to perform Bad Girl.
Yeah, I like Bad Girl.
It's an unreleased song called One Night. I did too, but mainly Wait on Me, Right for Me, and Bad Girl at all the shows. I had like 5 shows that week. And when I tell you I literally got sick, like next week I got sick, my body was drained. Like I don't see how these celebrities do it, but it's okay because I'm gonna be able to do it in the future too.
That's what's up.
All right. So, how was the place you stayed at when you were over there at Austin? Do you think they got some like good spots over there to like stay at?
What do you mean where
Where you stay at? You didn't stay at the...
Nope, I did not. So what I did was I was going back and forth from home every day. No. Every day I was making that drive. It was only an hour. You know, it wasn't nothing. Okay. But it was the late night drives that was something.
Damn. Okay. So someone tells me, wait, so you went to South by Southwest
I only did one performance with him, sadly, because I went to Houston for a convention.
Look at him, y'all.
They got scholarships and stuff. It went well, but yeah, I did one performance with him. I think it was a good experience. I've never heard of South by Southwest. Unfortunately, I'm not really from San Antonio like that. I've only been down here for like good 3 years. So I do want to say that the experience I did with him in Austin, it was good. Good opportunity, especially because I'm still getting used to the stage presence of just performing on stage in front of other people, just getting out of my comfort zone and really just trying to expand my artistry with other artists and everything. But it was really fun. The food down there is immaculate. I don't know. I just love Austin food, and I just love food in general.
I just want to say the fans loved us.
He's just a hater.
The fans loved us. What do you mean? How do we know that? They were screaming the whole time we was performing.
Okay.
Especially when my dancers out there on the floor killing it. you know, you got all the black people. It mainly be the black people that be like, okay, I see you.
Hey, what I can say, we performed on a small, like literally the size of this room was probably how big.
The stage was like as big as this carpet.
Yes.
So they had to perform in front. So I had to tell the crowd, I was like, can y'all back up so my dancers can get down there?
Okay.
You know, Quest over there like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to dance, Jay. I'm like,
how-
no, we gonna make a way. We gonna make a way.
You see
Come on
how
now, we
big
gonna
I
make a
am?
way.
Okay. That's what's up. So you guys killed it at South by Southwest, right? So you guys finished that. Cool. Coming back to San Antonio, you know, I would like to talk about what's in the future, but not yet. Let me go ahead and just speak on as far as San Antonio. Do you feel like it's something that will help out your career? Or do you feel like maybe you're looking at somewhere else to go, you know what I'm saying, make music at, collab with, maybe even so far as live? You know, do you feel like San Antonio will always be like the spot you do it at?
San Antonio will always be my home. So when I do make it, let's say when I do, because it ain't no doubt, you know. When I do make it, I do want San Antonio to be my home, but San Antonio is not the place for me to make it at. There's no real connections here. Like, who from San Antonio really just put San Antonio on? Like, nobody. So really, a lot of my shows and stuff do be outside of San Antonio. The person that I do work with who helps me with my career is outside of San Antonio. It's like, I've only performed in San Antonio like 3-4 times, and I've had like 30 performances. Okay. Out of all of those times, only San Antonio was like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. San Antonio it's cool startup. You know what I'm saying? You know, getting your face out there. But
yeah, you as an artist, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
So I feel like definitely in Houston. I love
Houston.
They show
Definitely.
love. They show love in Houston. So I think that is good that you not being, you know, just here and doing it everywhere.
Well, truth be told, in San Antonio, I feel like San Antonio people like strictly rap music.
Yeah.
Cause I know a lot of rap artists who music like blow locally down here. Like when I tell you like go crazy, I was even one of the kids in high school singing their rap music and I didn't even know they was locally San Antonio. Like until like I really just look at it when I go to all like the artist page, it'd be a bunch of rappers. You don't really see R&B and hip hop artists like us down here. Like you gotta really go somewhere else.
Okay, how about you as far as dancing? Do you feel like San Antonio is the place for you?
I'm gonna say no on that. Yeah, I'm gonna truthfully say no. But I do want to say it did something for me. Like, for everybody says that COVID, like even during COVID times, everybody's like, COVID like ruined everybody's life, yada yada this or something. I honestly think COVID helped my career out so well.
COVID helped me too, oh God.
COVID helped my career out so well.
It did.
Like the true, honest truth, I wasn't even supposed to be down here, honestly. Yeah, I was actually supposed to be in Colorado when I had got down here. I ended up having to stay because my dad couldn't get me back. He's gonna say that I said I wanted to stay down here. I didn't say that, but I got stuck down here. But
Good
COVID
got
around that
stuck.
time. Yeah, and I just honestly thank God. It was a blessing that of what has happened to me, even though I didn't want to be in this position. And I honestly just want to say that sometimes in our lives that we're not going to be positioned where we want to be. It just kind of happens for a reason. And we're just going to have to accept the blessings that come along with that pathway we go through.
Facts.
Yeah, and I do want to say San Antonio has done, I think at this point, has done enough for me for now through dance. So I feel like I got to continue on somewhere else and just keep branching out and to do better things and everything. Just like that.
Go ahead.
I also want to put on to that COVID, because COVID was, even though it was a tragic thing that happened, it was a blessing because I would have never started what I was actually passionate in my career. As soon as COVID hit, I was at PV and they had told us that we all had to like get off of campus and we had to like do online school for the rest of the semester. So that time when I was at home is when I decided, like, I don't remember what told me, but I was just like, start listening to beats and start writing, and like that's when my career started. And now I'm here. It was all God.
That's what's up. Yeah, I feel like COVID, it helped me out too. Cause during COVID, everybody inside, so I'm just recording all day, listening to beats.
If I can go back, I'd go back.
Yeah, I had fun during COVID.
There's one thing I want to say about JB, because I've actually one time witnessed like an experience of him making music. Bro, it's so amazing how he has his own studio and he invests into his own equipment. And the way he creates his music, I actually really love it, because it's like, it's like reminds me of Russ. Russ makes his own sounds. He really makes his own music quality, and I like those types of artists because I've met a few artists where they will use like the people they use producing the studios, and they kind of take those people's names for an advantage, and don't even let them. It's just like a simple mention, like a mention on, okay, this is my producer or any of that. I don't, and they just like, oh, this person even takes that one producer that makes you to blow up your own music, right? Like let's say the producer you end up linking with, even somebody who can record your music videos. It's like they don't get the credit. They don't give
credit, man.
Yeah, they don't give you the credit where it's due. Give the people the credits where it's due. And that's kind of how it is also in the dance community. It's like they don't give the credits where it's due. Even when you assist choreography for other artists. And the dance community for San Antonio down here, I just really think it's very toxic. As in, it's not, we're not together.
Elaborate.
Yeah, we're not together. I want to say, as in like, for example, you do something with other artists, other dancers, you put together a concept video, you put together something for a class, and they're in it just for, I'm just here for here, and I'm here for the video. No, nothing with longevity. I look for longevity and work ethic.
Facts.
There's no longevity at all.
So actually, I gotta say something to that real quick. I didn't mean to cut you off. You gotta say something else? You good?
No, I'm good.
I was just gonna say, like, with longevity, like, let's be real. We've been here for what, 1, 2, 3 years now? Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys been here maybe a little longer than me. But I'll say this, like, with you guys as creatives, like, for example, that's why I got y'all on the show. Like, a dancer, artist, like, you guys know I rock with JB regardless. You know, we've been rocking ever since. But with y'all, when y'all came into my life, even if it was business related, right?
Yeah,
you guys bring longevity into my life. It was more of like, okay, I can count on these guys to pull up to the video. I can count on these guys to give me ideas for this. I can count on these guys to truly, you know what I'm saying? Give me that part. Give me that part. Yeah, trust, exactly. So
yeah, the trust. I want to ask about that. Like, what gave you that trust? Because, you know, even in the first time we linked and we did this video, like, what gave you that tuition and like,
me?
This is. Oh, I want to talk to Pablo, actually. I want to ask Pablo. Well, it could be both.
Like, cause it's kind of both. Cause
he's looking at you.
That's how I met you. Like,
yeah, but like, you know, anybody can show you this. Like, I can show you that, okay, I'm down to do it with you and everything. But, and then time goes by and they just don't hit your line no more. It's just like, what gave you that sign where it's like, okay, this person, I can see longevity with this person. This is with you two. I just want to know, like, what?
Oh yeah, I'll start real quick. I just remember it like the first time we even linked up. You know what I'm saying? It was I think it was with Nikki first, obviously. Like, Nikki put us on together. I was shooting the event. And then you hit me up. You were like, hey bro, you da. And then you told me that you actually made videos with other people already. So I'm like, and I just started, you know, like I just started doing the videos. And the only reason why I really started was, honestly, bro, I did it because it actually kind of put me in a space where I just zoned out. When I'm shooting, when I'm editing, I zone out. And like, I like that. I like the fact that I could just put everything aside, like gym aside. Like, I thought I got it from a gym. I don't. I get it from editing, bro. I get it from shooting. So like, when you hit me up, bro, and you were like, I already got my content shot from somebody else. I thought I was in a competition because straight up, bro, at that time I was competitive, bro. I'm like, nah.
I'm competitive
I'm showing
too.
JB, I'm like, hey, bro, look at this dude's video. Watch what I do for Quest. Put it out. Got some good feedback on it. But pretty much like with the trust side, when we started working together, bro, Erica came around. Erica was nice and friendly. You were nice and friendly. You guys just kind of made like, you guys like agreed with whatever I said. And I don't mean it's like a bad thing or not, but it's like everything I said, you guys were like, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. And we did it, and it looked good.
Yeah.
And same thing with Jakavian. Hey, bro, let's do this. He went with it. It looked good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just worked together. It felt normal. It felt fluid, organic. Way different from like other artists that I worked with. I'm not gonna say names, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got that fluidity, and it feels good. You know?
Yeah,
so
the support was there. I believe the support. Like, you gotta trust the process.
Yeah, it's my turn. So, for one, I do operate by the Holy Spirit. So, you know, the Holy Spirit does talk to me, and you know, most of the time when you get around people, it's people that stick around that you know shouldn't stick around. Like, even though you always knew and you still let them around, it was still always that feeling there that you knew shouldn't stick around. When I first met Pablo, I don't even remember how JB. It was JB. I asked JB who did his video.
Oh, I remember.
I asked JB who did his video.
Yeah.
Which one?
a couple. Janae.
Was it Pop? No, Janae. It was the one with that girl.
Denira.
Yeah. She's pretty. But anyways, I end up hitting you up, and so I didn't expect you to hit me back because a lot of people be playing and stuff. But when you hit me back and we started talking, all the ideas that I gave to you and everything, you was listening. You made the video how I wanted it to look. So I automatically knew like, oh, this is a connection I need to keep because like, ain't no way I should be breaking this off. And not at the time, your videos were $300, and so I was like $300, like, you know, paying bills. I had a child, and I'm just like, I can't be blowing too much money on a music video. But even when he upped his price, when you upped your price, I was like, I'm gonna stick with him because you did everything how I needed it and how I wanted it when you did my first video, and I wasn't finna go searching for nobody else. So then when you told me about dancers, and I went to the Countdown studio page, I ended up seeing this. I was like, who's this tall light skin? I was like, this nigga could dance. And so in my video, I really wanted just male dancers. Like, I always wanted like I don't know how y'all know Chris Brown got his male dancers. He got his group male dancers. So I wanted male dancers too. It looks good with it being all males. But you know, I don't care about being versatile with girls and guys. So when he was telling me like their work at these other people work ethic is not as good, like they're not gonna put forth the work. And so at first I thought he was being a little hater. And then when I actually met him and I started seeing like how passionate he was with dancing, I'm like, okay, maybe he do know what he's talking about, and they were genuine. So I was like, who is this girl that's dancing with you? I was like, she's really good, and she could portray to like be feminine or masculine. And he was like, oh, that's my girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Like, you know, you rolling, she rolling.
Yeah.
Shout out to Erica. So I never had an ill intention towards neither one of y'all. Like, I haven't never had no ill feeling, no nothing. And I knew it was a connection I needed. I wanted dancers. God blessed me with a dancer. I needed a videographer. God bless me with a videographer. And not only that, y'all don't ever have bad intentions with anything y'all do. You're not ever trying to get over with nothing. You're not trying to get over with nothing. Like, it's so many people that try to get over all the time, and it's just like, I don't want to be your friend. Like, yeah, like people.
You know your worth, but like, you know, aside from that, you really just creating.
Y'all good people.
Yeah, I want to say the first time I met Quest was at a park. We were doing
at a park
rehearsal for house party.
Party,
right?
I smoothly thought JV didn't fuck with me.
Nah,
wait, what? you think?
So the thing about me is like, if I don't really know, like if I don't know you, I'm just, you know, to myself.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, you got a RBF,
that's
bro.
He's
got an RBF. Let's be real.
When I first met you, I was a little nervous to speak.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I remember I met Jakavian, we'll get into that. Yeah. But yeah, when I met Quest, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really know him, but I'm like, hey, we here for work. Pablo knew him more than I did. But you know, we started dancing and
first off, we met at the same time.
oh, we really at the park?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess we all met at the park then.
You did, yeah. Because I was like, yo, I got a dancer, and I was just DMing people, bro. I was like, I need it, bro. He's the only one that hit me back up.
Okay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, bro. I hit up a couple people.
Okay.
But yeah,
I think you knew YCS, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I met him at the club.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. So YCS knew this guy, right?
You're like,
So
what?
we're like this. We pull up, you know, him and Erica pull up. We're like, okay, let's get this thing started. Mind you, I don't dance like that, right? But I was like, let me let me see what I can do.
Hey, bro, we gotta put it right now. Hey, JB's dancing right now. Look at it. He was doing his
I don't really
thing.
dance like that, but I can do what it do, right? So yeah, we're at the park, you know, we're doing the rehearsal. And you know, I'm like, I can't get the move right, this and that. But they were really helpful, and they walked me through it. They even did a video for me so I can watch it at home and practice. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for real. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gassing you. You actually can dance. Stop hating.
I do a little bit, like a little
dance.
something, like
You can dance.
a little song. Jakavian can dance though. But back when I first met Jakavian, man, I remember we was in the studio.
It was a studio.
It was a studio, and I was recording, and I came out.
No, I was recording first.
Were you recording first? Okay.
I had just finished recording, and Hennessy, I think.
Oh, Hennessy,
He was like, you're good. He was like, you should try to be in a group with the Boujee boys. I'm like, the Boujee boys, like automatically liked the name when I heard it because I'm a Boujee boy. And so he called you, and he was like, hey, I got this dude in the studio. He's a good artist or whatever. And you was like, oh, I got a session anyways. Like, you was getting ready to come to the studio. So when I first heard you, I was like, he sound like Tory Lanez.
Yo, I remember.
I was like, dang, like I was a little intimidated because I'm like, I ain't never heard no other good artists in San Antonio. And so I actually think you were recording Popular Loner. I'm not sure I remember, but I do feel like it was that song.
Probably. Okay.
And no, it wasn't that song. It was a song you needed somebody with a verse on, and he didn't show up to the studio.
Oh, it was Anniversary. Yep.
Anniversary.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I think you had just said like, hey, if you don't come, you trying to get on it.
Oh yeah.
I had when you said that, I went in the car and I wrote my whole verse just in case dude wasn't coming, and you was like, hey, you got to go in there and get on the song. I mean, I end up not getting on it because dude ended up showing up or whatever. But when I tell you I had to go prepare because I'm like, oh, I ain't finna embarrass myself in front of another good artist. Like, he a good artist. I need to show that I'm a good artist too. Mm-hmm. And so when you was in the studio, we was all in there like, dang, he's good. Like, wow. Like, we was amazed, bro. That was crazy. That was the first time I met JB. It wasn't too many words. Yeah. But it wasn't, your words didn't come off as ugly. Like, you didn't sound like you were cocky or anything.
For sure.
So yeah, I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, it was definitely good vibes when I met Jakavian, and it's always been ever since. So, but you definitely came a long way. I'll say that.
Hell yeah.
When I first met you and what you became now. Cause not gonna lie, you know, most people, I do music, and I was like, let me hear something. He's like, you know, I do a little. He was cool about it, but then from what I see now, you definitely came a long way. So.
Recorded that day. I think I probably recorded Bonjour.
Bonjour. Okay. I haven't heard that one. See, I want One Night. That's what I need. That's my type of vibe. Yeah, I like that.
You heard One Night?
You performed it at your B-Day. I think so.
I did.
Yeah, and I was like, this is pretty good. I like that. I like that.
Dude, that B-Day was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure that the
you good.
recording.
We still going.
We still good? Okay. Dude, that B-Day was crazy. I thought it was just gonna be some like, you know, maybe house party, maybe like a cake here, and then that's it. Bro pulled out like it was like a whole venue, like wedding venue.
Wings,
like that was insane. Bro, came out. He had dancers. Oh my, bro. You always got dancers at every function. That's crazy.
And those are my cousins and like two of my friends and Quest. You know, he choreographed everything. We had my girl Erica. She my star dancer right there. I'd be in the front with the girls.
Yeah, no, that was different. Now I'm like, damn, that like set the bar for birthdays. Like I used to just host like bowling. You know, I just go, you know, hey y'all, come out to bowling.
That was actually my first time doing something like that. I kept contemplating like, what am I gonna do for my 22nd birthday? I didn't really do nothing for my 21st. I just had like a family gathering. Like, I didn't want to do too much. I just, you know, I'm a family guy, so I want to do something family oriented. My party was actually family oriented anyways, because most of the people there were 90% of my family, except for like a select few of y'all. But I always was thinking like, I was just like, what am I gonna do? Like the classy man, like what am I gonna do? And I thought about it, red carpet event. Like that was it, Met Gala party. And we got into it real quick.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt out of place. I was like, dude, I'm not wearing what I should be wearing right now.
Nah, Pablo was fresh.
And I'd be overdressing.
You should have overdressed that night.
No, but I'll say this. So let's just go ahead and discuss 5 years from now. Okay, like I know that we had a past, we had a history, you know, things were good. But as far as like moving forward, like, what do you see yourself like in 5 years, bro? Like really just think about it. Now, I'm not talking about a year from now, 2 years. I'm talking about like 5 years from now. How old are you gonna be in 5 years, bro?
5 years, I'm gonna be 27.
You're gonna be 27. How are you gonna be?
I think I'm gonna be 28. Yeah, 28.
What, 20?
He's trying to call you. Oh, how old are you gonna? 5 years, bro. How old am I gonna be?
You younger than me? Oh shoot!
I'm gonna be 28. Wait, why you answering for me?
We both the same age. It's all right.
Oh snap! Yeah, I'll be 28. So like, yeah, man. Like 5 years from now, where do you see yourself, for real?
5 years from now, I see myself being a star performer. I will be at the BET Awards performing, or any of those awards, either opening up or as an actual artist, a part of the show. I also see myself. I have a solid team. I have a solid crew, and when I say that, I mean I have my own videographer. I have my own dancers. I have people, like we say, longevity. I have those people that'll be stuck with me for the rest of my life. That can only be my business partners and my friends at the same time. I don't want my friends and my business partners separate. I want them together. So we go club together, and then we go do business together. You already know.
That's what's up.
True.
Go ahead, Quest. What about you? 5 years from now, bro?
I'll be honest with you. I honestly really don't know.
He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna be living in Houston, man. You know, I'm just be chilling, feel me, just dancing.
No, I don't.
Think about it. How far do you think dancing can get you? Like, what's like the pinnacle of dancing for real? Like,
there is a limit.
If for me, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm dancing with Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Dancing for an artist. But what is like the real pinnacle?
I do believe I'll be dancing with very big choreographers. I think I'm also go down as a the GOAT was what they say in dancing.
Look at the camera right now and tell him that you're gonna be the GOAT.
I'm gonna be the GOAT
All right,
in dancing.
bet.
Well, I've through my whole experience through dance, like learning, I do know that the industry for dance, they look for a lot of tall dancers.
Really?
They do. They really do. Chris Brown, all their dancers are literally like 6 foot.
All of his dances is tall.
Paris Global. Oh my God! If I just pull up a video, I can show you a video. Paris Global's, what's her name? Paris Global, right?
Yeah.
And her name's Paris. Like, dope. She just inspired one of the best choreographers in the game. Missy Elliott, Sean Bankhead, all of them. They all got all these tall dancers. So I feel like the industry is the dance industry, and they're looking for something like me. Like I got the look. I think I have the style.
Okay.
I got the size.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I do see myself dancing for very big artists. But all I can say is that. Yeah, all I can say is that just dance for a big artist in the next 5 years. Okay. Honestly, everything I do right now, I just let God establish my steps.
Okay.
You know, everybody can do what they want. I can say I want to do this. This is bigger than this. This is smaller than that. This goal is better than this and this and that. I can sort all that out and say I want to do this and I want to do that. But all the things that I want to do, I let God establish those things. Not in the sort of me taking those steps and saying that I'm going to do this. I kind of just let everything go by him. It's like, all right, I'm giving this to you. I'd rather take the resources you give me and go along with my life and constantly get those blessings, right? Because I can make the choice to do this, but that's just a temporary. This world is very temporary.
Facts.
And all the things that I let God do and establish, I think is very internal. And something like that kind of just helps me go along with what I need to do in my life. And especially with others I can share with and have me just prosper and embrace everything I want to do. That's all right.
That's just another thing I want to say. That's another thing I like about him. He talks about God. And he believes in God, and he has a relationship with God. I like all of my people to have relationships with God because that means we're on the same path. When we're on two different paths, there's no reason for us to be intertwined with each other. Facts.
Yeah, as far as speaking on the podcast, sorry, I do talk about my religion.
That's
Yes,
okay.
I do speak about that. I don't know if people get offended off of that.
This is a Christian. No, I'm playing. Hey, we gonna put this on Christian talk. All right.
Nah, I mean Muslim.
A Muslim?
No, no. I'm Christian. Okay. Christian. What about you, JB? What do you see in the next 5 years?
Oh, next 5 years.
This will be a background dance.
Oh, hey, honestly, in the next 5 years, honestly, I see myself still doing music. I don't know. I never really think about it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
True.
I'm gonna be real. Like I have.
So crazy.
When it comes to my music, man, listen.
Let me see this mic. Y'all are crazy. I think about my career every single day. It's not a day that does not go by when my career is not running in my head of what I can do better or where or how can I get here quicker than possible. Like that should be a continuous thing on your mind. Like
Sure.
Like even when you making your music, like, oh, what's my next song gonna be like? Is it gonna be better than this? How am I gonna get all my ideas for this video? Like it be so much that it feels like my mind is crammed because I think so much on it. Like sometimes I might think so hard on it that I might sit down and just cry because I know one day everything is gonna be peaceful and I'm gonna be able to just flow the way I want it to flow versus being right now, this is the hard part. This is where you have to put all the work, you have to put all the thought. But once you get there, everything might be a little smoother. You might have somebody to help you with your thought, or you might have somebody to help you with this part, and it's just like,
yeah,
you just take a breath. Like,
That's too far into the future.
I'll say I started making music when I was like 8 years old, right? And I always told myself, I want to be a rapper. I want to be an artist. I want to be in Mindless Behavior. That was my group, right?
Oh, my group too.
Mindless Behavior, bro. I want to be.
I used to learn all the dances. I used to be in front of that TV acting like I was one of them.
Yeah. So like,
I still remember a little bit.
hey, there you go. Yeah, man. So like, I used to look up to them, Mindless Behavior, Diggy Simmons, all those artists, and I was like, hey, I want to do that, right? I couldn't dance though, but I could rap and sing a little bit. So, you looked up to them?
I didn't look up to them.
Jacob Lattimore,
Chris
you know
Brown.
him?
I still
Chris
look up
Brown?
to Chris Brown. I know Jacob Lattimore.
Okay. So yeah, when I was 10 years old, I'm like, yo, when I get older, I want to be a rapper, this and that. I'm kind of doing what I wish I was, how do I say it?
Doing back then. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of going with the flow right now. But I know I'm gonna make it. I know I'm gonna be successful. I get my confidence is low a little bit sometimes because
I feel that.
some certain things I've been through with doing these shows and maybe not getting the reaction or
Kind of hurt you a bit.
Yeah, it does. And I have been discouraged a lot of times here in San Antonio. So
That's why I told you San Antonio is trash. We already discussed what San Antonio like.
I have been discouraged a lot. So like even like I even thought maybe music isn't for me. Maybe I'm supposed to be a YouTuber. Maybe I'm supposed to be a pod. I don't know. I'm trying different
scatterbrain.
Right?
I know what you mean, because at one point I wanted to be a YouTuber as well, but at the same time, that's not where my passion was at.
Same,
as much
bro,
as I
yeah,
wanted it,
yeah.
that's not where my passion was at. So I'm not gonna fight as hard to do that versus where my passion is.
Facts.
Don't get me wrong though. That's like a like a cool little thing you can do on the side.
Yeah.
Like, no one's saying no, stick to this and that's all you got to do and work. Like,
Yeah.
no, sometimes you're like, man, like, dude, this music stuff is like, like, it's kind of like getting to me right now. Let me go ahead and like think about this YouTube video I've been thinking about for a minute now. Let me just go ahead and get 10 people, 10 girls, 10 guys and shoot a video.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, I don't like doing that. I do not like
Find your match.
having to get people for a YouTube video. But what's the crazy thing is it works when you do, because
does.
everybody wants to see what's going on and then everybody want to be a part of something. But it's the fact that how people are not going to support you until something is going good or it's popular to support you.
And that's yep.
Like, it's so weird. Like, when I did my first Smash or Pass video, I got over 15,000 views and everybody started hitting me up. The same people I was hitting up was not responding to me, or they were busy, or they couldn't make it to the video. But as soon as the video did good, everybody wanted to be in a part 2. That's why I had quit YouTube for a long time, because I really have a problem with people not wanting to support you while you're at your lowest, or why you need the support, or why you're trying to make it. Because as soon as you make it, everybody knows you now, or everybody went to school with you, or everybody had conversations with you. But you know what? I'm gonna forget all of that. So y'all better not bring none of that up. Oh God.
It's like that one saying people say, the people that didn't believe in you are going to be the ones to be talking about you. And that's all right. Or they're going to be talking about how they met you.
Yes, yeah. You're right. You're right.
I've had people who trash talk to me, but yet still wanted to be in my videos.
Now, question: do you guys feel like you get more support from people you don't know, like strangers, than your own people around you, or is it?
To be honest, I can't really answer that with the people that I don't know or do know, because when you don't know people, so when it comes to like the artists and stuff, like when I go to these events, a lot of artists expect that same support back. So not saying it as in a cocky way, like I shouldn't support other artists, but okay, say for instance, this artist is just plain butt trash and they should not be making music, but they like your music. Okay, they're only going to support your music when you're supporting their music. So I'm the type of person where if you don't support my music but you make good music, I'm still going to support your music. Like, I'm a genuinely support your music. It's so many artists out there I know locally. I will bump their music, put my cousins on, put my parents on, put my friends on, and they won't even follow me back. They won't even try to listen to my music back. Won't even repost my music. But because of the person I am, like, I'm a vibe out to your music because it's good music. So I expect everybody to be like that. Like, if it's good music, support it because it's good music, not because you need support back. You shouldn't always have to be like support, because it's people out there that's really trash for real, like, and you should not be supporting no trash music. And personally, me, I don't listen to trap music. I don't listen to rap music. That's not my type of music. So when trap music people come and want to support my music, I'm sorry, but I can't repost your music. This is not the type of music I promote. This is not the type of music I listen to. So it's like, it's kind of hard, like, when it comes to this support thing. Most of my support comes from my family, literally. When I go in person and I perform and stuff, okay, they supported me while I'm there. Like, you hear the crowd, they're loud and everything, but what's gonna happen after that? Are you really taking my music and going to listen to it even though you liked it? Or are you just liked my performance and you're like, ooh, he made good music, but I'm not finna take the time to go support his music because he's not big right now. I don't know him. Like, I don't do that. I don't like that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, to answer your question, JB, I do want to say support doesn't have to come in a form of money. A lot of people do that, is that, oh, I'm supporting you, I'm giving my money to you. For instance, if I give an example, if I gave one of my friends if I'm hanging out with a couple of friends and we're at a dinner table, we're hanging out, and I pay for your drink, pay for something. I'm like, okay, all right, and they're like, oh, I'll pay you back. All right, I kind of say like, I want you to pay me back and being great. That's what I want to say, and I feel like that should be support like that.
You don't want that money?
Huh? It's not about it. I don't think support comes in a form of money. Always has to come into a form of money, right? Because that's what a lot of people say in the support. So how I see support is like through humility and being humble. So just how Jay said, like, I mean, if I can come talk to Jay, like, Jay, you're getting these steps down wrong, and that I need you, look, we should do this, and even that constructive criticism we give to each other, right? It's not that I'm bashing you or anything. It's more of like, I'm here to help you because I support that you're the struggle you're going through. I support all the disbelief you're getting from other this discouragement, you know, all that. It's like I support you in the good and the bad in the sort. That's how I kind of see support.
Oh no, my bad. You
okay,
yeah. I feel like hey Jay, you getting the steps wrong. I feel like you need people that's gonna hold you accountable.
Need that,
right? In your circle, because when you don't have that and you got people fake love and just letting you do whatever, you might not get as far as you thought you could. You feel me? So
yeah, it's like saying like if I'm in class and I'm telling myself I'm getting my ass kicked. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, I'm getting my butt kicked. And you call to me, hey man, you did dope. Like, don't lie to me. Like, don't lie to me. I know I'm not getting my butt kicked. Somebody who can be just very truthful with you, and like what Jay just said.
Another thing I think about is, have you ever like got in the car with your friends and you play your music and everybody in the car is like singing their hearts out or rapping their hearts out? Like, that's a feeling I want, and I feel like that's a feeling of support that like will go, like, it's undeniable support. Like, if I'm sitting in the car and I play one of my songs, okay, if you know the song, okay, sit there and vibe out with me. Like, make me feel good. Like, yeah. I look at, it's this one song, I don't cuss no more either. It's called B Nigga, and y'all know the B word. And it was this song by BJ Goddamn. Now, at the time when I was a cusser and I used to be up in the parties, all the parties, like the whole city knew his song. And like, that was inspiring, like, just for him to get up there and perform and not have to say a word because everybody knew the song word for word. I think about small stuff like that. Like, if it's three of us in the car and I'm playing my song, shoot, let's sing it. That stuff warms my heart. That makes me feel good. That's the type of support I want. I know that you're listening to my music if you know the words. Like, if I'm not around, what are you doing when I'm not around? Don't support me when you're in my face. Support me when I'm not around, because that's the support that I want. I want the people who are going to use my music, who are going to put it out there because they genuinely love it and not because they love me. I want you to love my music. Don't love me and try to support me. There's a big difference. Like say for instance, family. As family, we're owed to support each other because we're family. Yeah. But I want that support to be genuine. So like, don't support me because we're family. Support me because you genuinely love my music.
I feel you.
And that's how I want it to be with people as well. Like, if you know me and you like my music, support it while I'm not watching. So then when I am around you, I'll be able to tell if you've been supporting me or not. Like, it's not hard to tell.
Okay.
Yeah, that's facts. And with that, we're gonna go take a little break. Take about 5 minutes.
All right.
And we are I think it's recording. And we are back, y'all. Back from the 5 and a couple minute break. I think it was like 10 minutes, 12. It was raining a little bit. It's all good. But yeah, I think last time we were talking about, we were just pretty much chopping up about what we're gonna do in 5 years. So
5 years.
Now we know. Now we know y'all finna be successful.
Now what I want to talk about, I see you dancing. You want to be a choreographer. Well, you are choreographing right now.
And it
is. You feel me?
And he doing his thing.
You're doing your thing as well. So as far as like putting your content out there, how are you guys going about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it. No, I'm talking about you because I tell them all the time. Come on with the content.
Say it with the question again. Say the question again. Like, how is it?
Oh, so pretty much like with your, your dancing, your art, how are you getting it out there to other people, to see what you're doing?
How are you gonna market yourself?
That's a good question. Yeah, marketing and networking. Okay, that is good because I'm actually really getting into that. I'm very new to it still. Getting into like for classes, we have to like market and network or kind of just promote our classes, like flyers, etc. for us. And what's funny is I want to say this story. Nikki hit me with she's like, you're not getting numbers. She hit me with one of those. Even showed me the thing on the
lacking.
Yeah, she hit me with the thing on the computer saying like,
No.
yeah, she put up the numbers, and then like, dude, like it shows, like even shows the profit, how much she was paying me, and all that. It showed me everything, and it just opened my eyes even more. Like, dude, like why didn't I get told this a long time ago? And now I'm starting to understand it a little bit more, especially when you promote. Like you gotta be active. Like these people sometimes aren't really on the media, so what I did was like I kind of just sent it to people singly. Even if I didn't know the person, I just sent it to them because I'm not really caring of a response back. Yeah. Right? It would be nice to get a response back, but you just send it out there. It kind of just notifies their phone. What does everybody do when they first wake up? They see their phone. So I mean, notifies their phone. Just constantly posting, even going to like other pages, like studio pages, and following people who are following the studio. I've also see that also works as promoting because they have interaction with the studio. Maybe they might not be following me, but I follow them and kind of just promoting myself out there for that. And it's honestly just about consistency as well. Can't be lazy. You got to make your own stuff sometimes.
Do you have
TikTok? I do. I actually do need to post on that more. I actually love TikTok, but don't like it. Because I think what it does for the generation is like it's a good platform. It's a good platform to promote people's stuff. But I also hate it for dance-wise because it just takes away to the real artistry of dance. It just takes everything away. Everybody doesn't like the technique or anything. Everybody looks at it like that. It's just doing funny, trending dances. But I do love it because it really is a very good outreach for artists, dancers. Like there's so many artists. Wasn't there like so many artists on there who promoted, blew up off their little sounds and songs?
There's a lot of artists that blew up on TikTok like
yeah.
crazy. But another thing what people do forget is they're putting money into their music when it comes to promoting. You can't just hope that you post on TikTok and it blows up. So sometimes you have to put money in it, and the money either is going to work or it's not. If your song is good enough, hey, it might work. If it's not, it's not going to work because TikTok is kind of harsh.
You can pay to get verified now, right?
Yes, you can pay to be verified.
Just be paid.
How do you feel about that? Like, I think that's kind of. I mean, it makes sense. Pay for the bots, but like.
I don't know because you got to pay for it every month, right? You got to pay for it every month.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of good and it's not at the same time. I mean, I will use it to certain advantages, like when it comes to texting other verified pages. Like, okay, somebody verified hitting me up because most of the time they won't even look at your message if they're verified and you're not. Like, standards. People's standards up once they get verified. Like, okay, it's certain pages I can't text back no more, or I can't even allow to like be seen with, or stuff like that. But
no, you're not wrong, bro. Like even pages could be verified, but they're over here trying to sell services like, yo, bro, I can get your account up to 15K. You know what I'm saying? Followers, and I'm just like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, first of all, numbers sound cool, right? But why would I do that? Like. I'm literally 2 clicks away from being exposed. Like somebody could just go and check my followers and see this dude from freaking Dubai just following me, and then he's got like 1,000 following, but he's got like no followers. And I'm like, bro, do the math.
We know somebody like that.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say I ain't gonna say no names, but we know somebody.
Like, bro, like
wait, know somebody that has
just like pays for followers.
Who blew up overnight?
And because you're right, like with the verified stuff, because now they're using that as like a tool now. Now these, I'm not saying scammers, but I'm just saying like these dudes that are offering those services are using that blue check to be like, yo, I'm blue, I got that blue check. You feel me? I really get you them followers.
Blue check pages are fake too.
Facts.
Really? It's a lot of
fake that.
How do you?
I can show you. Not even that. A lot of bots messages are very, very similar. So like some of those verified pages, like especially when it comes to music, I have a lot of verified pages that hit me up, but they all say the same thing. Hey, I just listened to your music. It's very fire. If you want to promote it, something. They gonna always end it off with you want to promote it. Like that stuff be fake.
Let's be real.
We've done hit up with like a marketing guy.
Oh, I haven't done it with nobody on Instagram.
Somebody ever hit you up like a DJ?
Oh yeah, DJs all the time.
Yep. Hey, we can spend it and
all
this and
the
that,
time.
and they try to make you pay.
But
for
let me
something.
tell you another thing to do on those verified pages. Go look at the dates that they post, because some of them be like March 3rd all the way down for like 100 posts.
Yep.
Like what? And be having over 100K followers. Like, but all of their posts were in one day. I always go look at the post.
Exactly.
I never,
So now check that out.
About that. What were you about to say?
Nah, the same thing.
And then there's been times where DJs hit me up and their pages look very legit.
They be with artists.
The highlights look legit, but every time, like I've had one artist send me a whole ID and everything. I mean DJ, and it wasn't even the real DJ. I went and searched for the real DJ on Google and found his real Instagram, hit him up, and he told me that wasn't his page.
Wow.
I'm telling you, like, it's getting harder and harder to not get scammed nowadays. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. They're gearing towards your actual like passion, like what you're doing, like your actual career. Like they, now they know. It's because like they'll go to your page to see that you're an artist. They start like curating their dialogue to get you to bite, bro. And that's scary because somebody hit me up talking about his daughter's anniversary, bro. He's using a fake daughter, fake anniversary. Gave me a date, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, but do you require a deposit?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I need a deposit." You know, just like I normally work, right? He sounded way legit, bro. Oh, I can't do Cash App. I need your bank. But I'm like, bro, like I already know you can't. Oh no, remember he tried to have me go on Google he tried to get me through email.
Yeah.
And I clicked on the email link and I'm like, nah, bro, this is phishing. Like he's definitely trying to scam me. Bro, after my career, bro, like not you using me, you know what I'm saying, like what I do to make money against me, bro. Like it's crazy.
Now question, like this is kind of not off topic, but have you ever paid to perform?
Yes.
And if you have, how do you feel about that? Do you think that's a good thing? Because I have
depends.
It depends.
It depends on if the crowd, like what the crowd is going to look like, who's going to be there, and because I'm not finna pay to perform at someplace that's dead. Now, if I'm going to pay to perform somewhere, it better be a crowd there. It better be a place where I can go and network. It better be a place where somebody's listening to me, and after I leave there, I have new people listening to my music. Like that type of stuff. Like, let me see. I paid to perform at Coast to Coast.
Okay.
When I did Coast to Coast, what did come out of it when I did it locally, I won first place. When I won first place, I got radio spins. I got music promotion. The music promotion was so trash. Like, dude, it was trash though. Like, it was so trash. I had $1,000 in music promotion, and their promotion was trash.
They make it sound so good, so crazy.
I went to Houston.
They do.
I won
and what's crazy is, me winning first place, I got to have, I think it was 250 spins, while all the artists that won second, third, and fourth, our music is still spinning to this day.
Wow.
Still spinning to this day, but we're not getting nothing from it. Like,
I feel you on that. I went to Houston and I did a New Music Mondays.
New Music Mondays.
Holly Grove.
DJ Holly Grove.
Yeah. So okay. So I got first.
He's cool dude. He cool dude.
He cool. I need to talk to him. I gotta get my. I need my promotion.
He's basically like my manager.
Oh, word.
He's the one that puts me on all my shows and everything. Like while I perform out of town and.
I need to get back in touch with him.
Everything is because of DJ Holly Grove.
Okay.
But I know what you're about to say.
Yeah, because I won first place.
Because he won first place there too,
and
right?
I was waiting for the promotion, but I never.
Music Mondays. Now I don't know how Music Monday work. I've never been to Music Mondays.
Ask him about me. He know JB. If you pull up JB Bell, he know who I am.
Okay. Good. It do come with money though. Like,
it does.
Some of the stuff that he tries to put you on is gonna come with money.
It does. Okay.
Yeah, bro. I think when we were around that realm of like artists, like they're pretty good. Like we met like 2-3 people. We're like, oh, like I've never heard anything like this before. Like San Antonio has nothing compared to what's going on right now. Dude's from Houston.
You kind of get like, dang, am I even?
Yeah, I still follow him to this day, bro. Like dudes are young.
Make sure you walk in every room like you're the best artist in there, or you will be eaten alive and you will look dumb on that stage. Facts. And your confidence is what matters most when it comes to performing. And let me tell you why. I might not have the best song in the room, but my confidence when I get on that stage draws the whole room to just be like, wow, like, he's good. Like,
confidence, everything.
Like,
see what I like to do. I like.
Also your outfits too. Make sure your outfits if your outfits, I've had times where I've gotten on stages and people scream just because my outfit was good. I didn't even start performing. Like, just because my outfit was good. Like, literally.
I'm telling you, bro, you definitely have a vibe. So like, I can definitely see that. But mainly what we were just like trying to get at was like, we would go to these events, you would win first place. I remember I tried my best to throw JB out there. It was like when I was on that manager phase. Music Monday, go to this performance. We put him on Music Mondays. He won the first place, right? Only reason why we say that is because nothing ever came of it.
I did Janae and I did some unreleased songs. Yeah,
like nothing came of it, bro.
I didn't know they do competitions at the Houston Mondays.
Yeah,
I think I don't know. I think it was like a.
But they had judges, right?
So you get like a promotion package.
Same thing.
I never got it though.
Never, bro.
Okay, so the promotion packages that I received, they aren't literal promotion.
What are they?
packages.
What is it?
Where they're giving you views on your music. The promotion packages that you get is like they give you email blasts. Like they send a bunch of emails out to like a bunch of like labels and DJs and
really?
like basically sending your music out, seeing who wants to spin it. So you might not know, it might be artists out there, DJs spinning your music. Because it was a lot of DJs spinning my music that I didn't know nothing of. Like when they heard my song, they was like, oh, this is your song? Oh, I spin this. Like DJ Hollygrove sent me this. Like I be spinning this a couple times when I go to like the bar or the club. And so I usually tell them like, okay, if you spin my music, tag me or make a video and send it to me. And so that's why I started like I started in my highlights spins, like my radio spins and stuff. So when they're getting spin in like the club or the bars or something, I post it like so they be able to tag me and stuff. Cause it's DJs spinning my music right now that I don't know of. And every time I see a different DJ, they're like, oh, I spin that. I just spin that like last week. And I'm like, okay, like even though you getting spins, it's like still ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense though. I swear I thought it was supposed to be like Spotify plays, YouTube views, anything. I was like, bro, I don't see these numbers going up right now. But like, cause DJs have their own software. DJs have like, you know, where they put your music on. That's not gonna really. I don't know. Maybe it might hit the streams.
His Spotify playlist because he has 2 of them.
Straight up. Shout out DJ Hollygrove.
Okay.
But yeah, we just wanted to pretty much just like touch bases on like actually like what these promoters are doing for you guys, if it's actually working or not, and if you like what you want actually is working. You know what I'm saying? So like from what I hear right now, it kind of sounds, you know, like bottom of the barrel, bro. Like I feel like you deserve more. You know, both of y'all. So like it kind of sucks San Antonio wise, and that's why we have to go to.
Like I said, I think the people are just talking.
And that's okay. It's okay to say that. It's okay to share your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure other people can share the same shit. But sorry, same stuff.
Yeah, just the people are honestly, in my opinion, just very toxic. They're just not. They're in it for themselves sometimes. I want to say with dance, like I think I've encountered a couple of things like we got hooked onto. Yeah, with like Erica before. Like we got put onto Jay. You're not the only one that other artists we've actually performed with.
I know.
Before in the past.
What you trying to say?
No. I'm saying like we've been told to like perform with all these dancers before, and like, but we just didn't like their work ethic. You know, they're also. We didn't do it also because they also weren't gonna pay us. Like,
Erica?
We didn't do it because they weren't gonna pay us, and then also it wasn't doing anything for us.
You need to know your worth, bro. You need to understand that.
Okay, so
I think I've gotten so
like,
close.
How much would you charge an hour? Like right now, how much are you worth for an hour?
For a private?
Right now, like bro, like straight up, if I ask you,
So if we did a private, if I did a private is where whatever you want to work on, I can show you. If I charge for a private, my private's only like 35 right now.
Okay, so 35.
It's cheap.
What about you?
A private for what though? What am I getting private?
Well, privates could be vocals.
It could be for vocals. It could be for dancing. It could be for features. Like how much you charge?
Features are different.
Please don't use me for no vocals because I'm not a vocal coach. Now artist development, I do want to get into artist development. Okay. I don't have a price that I would say. I would do that for free right now. Like I feel like I really want to help artists.
Understood.
Like,
I did that too.
I want to help artists like develop. Like when I'm recently starting my label. So I want to have artists a part of my label that I can help. Like I actually want younger artists too. I don't want nobody who already think they got everything or they got it going. I want those artists that's trying to get into it that I could put on the studios or I could put on the video man. Like that need help and who don't know what sound they want to go for. I want to help with that. So I'm gonna do that for free. But when it comes to performing, I have recently been thinking about when I'm finna start charging locally only because I don't did too much and I kind of have small credentials where I can actually start being paid to perform. I actually just recently had a mom hit me up. I did a performance at Sam Houston, a Black History event. Okay. And so when she hit me up, she was like, "Hey, we really liked your performance. We want you to perform at my daughter's Sweet 16." I'm like, "What
That's what's up.
And so she was like, "We'll pay you and everything." And see, I didn't have a payment. So a pay price. Like I don't know my price or anything. I'm like, this is new. So what's your budget? She was like, "We'll give you $400." Well, I'll take it, you know. And we in there.
Hey, that ain't bad. That ain't bad.
They're like, we in there. Huh?
You really need to know your worth. And like I've told you countless times. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I bumped my prices up, it wasn't because I'm trying to get more money. No, it was because I realized that you was telling me that for a while. I was telling you too. I just knew that like, bro, I'm worth more than an hour, and I put like 15 plus hours, not even just shooting it, but editing it. And then there's conversations after, hey, what do you think? Post, hey, I want to take this out. You know, it's like way more than just, hey, here's a video. Yeah. We don't talk again until you want another video. Like, there's way more than just that.
Take risks.
You gotta take risks. So like, I realized, I was like, bro, like, I need to charge more. How much am I worth an hour? Now I'm like confidently 180, 200 straight up. Like I want this, like if I'm shooting an event, 200, this and that. Obviously videos are a little different.
I ain't never seen anybody like.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I ain't never seen any.
For your price, he's really, really good. Like,
bro,
especially in San Antonio. In a videographer. Sorry to cut you off, but is that a lot of videographers out here or creative directors, they all do rap videos. I didn't want nobody that do rap videos to try an R&B video for the first time. So when I seen you do his video, it was already up. Like you already kind of similar on the path of what I needed. So that R&B visual is what I needed, and that's why I'm gonna stick beside him.
That's the most fun, man.
Okay, that's
fun.
That's the thing about you, Pablo. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it truthfully, Pablo. Shout out to Pablo. He's probably one of the best videographers in San Antonio.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
And
bro.
Q, shout out my boy Q.
Q hard, bro.
Q is hard.
Manifest Visions, man. Shout out.
Those two are probably the hardest and dopest videographers and cinematographers
I know exactly what you're talking about, though, bro.
in San Antonio. Cinematographer? Cinematography.
Cinematographer.
Hey, they are the dopest because, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you.
They bring your
I'm gonna say that as an opinion, but I just think it's a fact. Yeah, they do bring the vision in life, but I may not be in their field of knowing how to edit and stuff. Like, I think I can edit, but like obviously not on their level of that. But I'm just saying.
Or maybe we just.
I'm saying it's a fact. It's the fact.
I'll take care of it for a price.
It's the fact that they understand color grading, they understand masking, all that, every single thing, especially when it comes to improvising. I think improvising with anything you do is amazing.
Look, bro,
because
been doing it that long.
Hey, truth be told, the videos that I have out, my first concept video and the one I did with my girlfriend, that love story, it is so dope. But the improv Pablo put into it, like, it was directed by me, but he had a little bit of ideas, sprinkle idea in there, and
just a little bit.
The dialogue, everything, just the ideas, is just the vision just comes to life. That's why I just think you're gas, dude. I'm sorry. So anybody,
I told him to say that. Hey, I gave him the whole dialogue.
If anybody
wants, I was just dancing. I'm like, no, we're gonna do a short film right now.
If anybody wants to be hit up for
great minds think alike, great minds put things together.
Anybody wants to be in a video or needs to be shot in video, hit this man up.
I appreciate you, man, right here for love.
Yeah, I'll say with Pablo, like, for any artist, dancer out there, right, if you think you just getting a video or rap video, you just gonna sing, no, you gonna do some acting, you gonna talk, you gonna do some more stuff. So
I'll make you work.
You gonna work. You gonna work.
Work at me, I make you work.
You know what I'm saying?
I like to work. It ain't work for me. it's freedom for me.
Nah,
it's
for real. Pablo, he gonna.
Bro, what did you say to me at the party?
I think I told you to. I think I said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna need you to like relax a little bit so that we can get
no, bro. See, one thing about Pablo, bro, when he in work mode, bro, he in work mode. So like, I respect him because like he definitely gets me out of my comfort zone a lot. I'm more, to myself a little bit. But when I'm working with Pablo, hey, bro, I need you to do this and that. I'm like, and then when I finally do it, you know what I'm saying, the product looks nice. So
you know what else I feel like you could really invest in too?
What you think?
A studio when it comes to recording and stuff. Like, you know how they switch the rooms up and stuff, always have like different sets, production sets. I feel like that you would do very well with that because you do music videos, and we don't have that in San Antonio.
Nope.
See, that was one of my ideas, but you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and give that to you because that's not my passion. But I feel like with what you got going on, it could really be a part of what you do because that recording and stuff and pictures, like pictures, if you want to get in photography too, them sets work for videos and pictures.
So like I like know what you're saying, bro. Like definitely like build a studio here in San Antonio, so I don't have to like look for it out there because I have to build it all the time, bro. I have to figure out where to go. We don't even know where to go. We got to book this, we got to book that, and a lot of all these studios are like way out.
Yeah, like an hour away.
And like Buda, Texas. Yeah, so like that's definitely gonna happen. I'm definitely bringing that to San Antonio, putting that into existence right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the show. Honestly, he was going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. We went on break and he just still kept going. He was like, "No, I got more to say." I think we got a little bloopers. I'll show y'all after this after we end this up. But anyways, you guys have any parting words?
Parting words.
Yeah, go ahead, Jane.
Keep God
a lot of
first.
party.
Period.
God first, man.
God first, and never give up on your real dreams. Some people have fake dreams, you know, it ain't their real dream.
My parting words. Not much. Follow me on Instagram if I can put that in there.
No, you cannot put your Instagram in there.
Follow me on Instagram.
You better put your Twitter in there if you go put your Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram at Young Quest. No underscores, none of that, because that's just extra. At Young Quest. And yeah, that's really it. I just want to thank Pablo and JB for inviting me on here.
Thank you guys for coming. Like, this is actually such a blessing. You guys are a blessing, and God put us in this path together. One way or another, you met him through me, blah blah blah.
Oh God.
But God has definitely orchestrated this very hour right now. So
we
hopefully,
we gonna look back at this video like, damn,
Hey,
remember
man,
that? We was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So yeah, I want to see all y'all. Dang, this is getting powerful. No,
I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna start crying.
Definitely.
No, but
anyway,
definitely for the future. Go ahead.
For the future though. I really want to see how y'all make it. You feel me? I want to see you at the top, man.
Good luck.
But yeah, y'all keep grinding, man. Keep doing what you gotta do. Yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Peace. Yeah, appreciate it. We out.
All right, let's go.
And with that.